Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I just want to talk more about my journey into Modern. Just today I passed my way from Silver into Gold. It's my first time in Modern Gold. I've never been this high because I've always played in Wild. My deck is older. I have some of those amazing old Wild cards, some of those old legendaries that are really set you apart. But here's the thing, I don't want to mess around with bots. If I can avoid it, I want to. But I've burnt half my season fighting to get here. That's okay. I'm enjoying it. I'm playing the game myself. I'm playing it every day. I'm having fun. It's hard to stay on top of my energy, but I'm doing it. I just want to give a check-in video. I'm going to show you a few battles, and I kind of want to talk about this journey on my way into Diamond, or maybe even Champion. We'll see. Before I do that, though, my name is Dwayne Cunningham. I play video games on the blockchain because I've seen it change my life, and I think it can change yours. I'm excited about Splinterlands. I've played it for years. I love it, but it's not the only game I'm touching within the Web3 space. So if that sounds interesting, like and subscribe. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we just punched our way into gold earlier today, and I said it earlier on a different video, but maybe you did or didn't see it. I'm just really convinced that the soulbound reward cards are far more valuable than people give them credit for. If you just look at some of my gameplay, like Lob Lowland, Franz, Pembroke, Lob, like, I mean, gladiator after gladiator after gladiator after gladiator is getting brought into play through these summoners that allow that within ranked play. It's absolutely meaningful that we have these new summoners that enable that opportunity, and they are absolutely critical to in-game success. So when we talk about value and we talk about price, I've said this so many times on the channel, but I want to reiterate it in this context, in this moment as I move into Modern. There absolutely is a value for the power and the ability that's present when you unlock gladiators within rank rewards. So it's like, for years you've been achieving gladiator cards. These gladiator cards have amazing abilities. Bloodlust is always there, and man, they can be very powerful and they're fun. It's really fun to play Splinterlands Guild Brawl. I've heard that from more and more people. It's like almost the place within Splinterlands that most passion still remains. If I had to say there was one place, that seems to be the place, even for me. And then we get these summoners that are being handed out for your time and attention, and they change the game. They introduce the conscription, allows the use of one additional gladiator card in battle, and one gladiator is a big deal because that's really all we use in the guild brawls, meaning that's that one bloodluster can make all the difference. You get this, plus there's a new rule set where you can add one more, plus in guild brawls theoretically you can do 3 in certain scenarios. So gladiators are more and more involved in implementing massive rewards for you, either in guild brawl rewards, because you're getting now, you have a summoner that can introduce conscript, you have the rule set itself, and the gladiator itself, sorry, the guild brawl itself allows one. So theoretically 3, meaning huge impact, tons of bloodlusters, great utilization for these cards we've been accumulating through time and effort over the last few years. And now we can play it into rank play. What? I mean, it has this massive implication, it has this massive impact on where the game goes, because absolutely these cards are amazing. And then you start partnering Martyr, which is a relatively new ability, with some of these bloodlusters, and it gets crazy. Some of my favorites are absolutely Lob Lowland in partnership with, yeah, there she is. Catrelba just wins, man. The double strike with the snare too. So I have her built for, you know, silver gold range. And I've been playing forever. It's like the higher these things get, the more distinguished you're going to become, the more powerful you're going to be, the more often you're going to win. And we heard in a recent town hall that gladiator cards are going to be included within the Modern League until such time that we get new gladiator cards, which is to say that these are going to be an impactful card set for the meta of the Modern rank experience for many months to come. I think possibly a couple of years. I think we're talking probably 2 years before these start rolling out into the wild. And so I'm just enjoying it. It's a totally different experience. It's really hard, but I'm loving the competition. Let's watch a couple battles, and I will feature the gladiators and the soulbound summoners. Let's see my battle in fighting my way in here. This is my first punching into gold. This was an intense battle. I'm going off against as one of the most important men. When Untamed pops out, falls out of the Modern, there's going to be such a transformation in the gaming experience. As I've been fighting through silver at the highest levels and now getting into gold, I'm finding it's, and you guys, if you play Modern, you know, it's so intense to fight against some of these amazing untamed summoners. Jotun being one of them, Kidding being another, Llama in certain situations. Of course, the others are great too, but those are really the three that can turn the tide by themselves in the right context. And as I fought for like an hour yesterday, and I came to this battle. I knew if I won it, I would punch into gold. There was no magic, no legendaries, and I wanted to do with these rules, with these sort of abilities. I had been playing a lot of Katralba with the Earth, but I didn't want to go that path. But I wanted to make sure I was getting a Bloodluster out on the field. And I also wanted to make sure I wanted to utilize the white for its Captain Katie. I now have the 4 magic damage output on my Captain Katie. It's an absolute deletion. It's that absolute villain. But let's just watch this one unfold, because this is a close one, man. The blast damage puts work in, but my armor is everywhere. I have a ton of hit points. I have heals and repairs. And we just barely fend off death with the front line up until the second round. We get a kill and it's a bloodlust. And suddenly everything starts changing, because now we're into 6 speed, 6 damage. We got 1 more armor, which just ate like a bigger blast. Now we're in the first position, and the Katuma might go down. Or is he going to be okay? We'll see. He's down to 2 hit points. But again, the heals and the repairs are present. The bloodlusters are proccing. Every time an archer flips from second to first spot, we lose 1 more damage output from the Jotun bombs. But right now, and that big miss, man, that 4 could have missed. He had a 30% chance to miss me, and he missed me. And that made probably the world of difference. Because then if I would have lost my repair, I would have lost my lone boatman. He would have slipped in a second. It would have been just Runeslinger versus the world. We lose if he doesn't dodge me, if I don't dodge him that one shot. But it's that good, man. They're that good. I just faced off against one of the most expensive summoners in the game with a strong team in front of me. And it was a uphill battle, but I punched my way through using gladiators and the available soulbound summoners that allow access. So my point is, man, these things are amazing. They're powerful. You know that. But we haven't really seen that. Like, you expected this, but we haven't seen it until recently, because they're now getting into the levels where they can be played at gold, at diamond, for most of us. And I've had like that gold diamond range for a few weeks at least, maybe a couple months with my soulbound summoners. But I haven't, my gladiators are still relatively silver gold. As those get better, man, these soulbound summoners are going to go from, A+ to AAA. So this is very exciting. It's like I'm watching this like swell of power grow and grow and grow. It's very cool. I'm very excited, and I'm loving the soulbound summoners. One final thought. We talked about how sometimes price is always different than value. And sometimes there is no price for a thing, but there really is a deep utility, a deep value. And I feel that way about these soulbound summoners because of all the power that they're unlocking for my gameplay experience and the earning potential that represents, whether it's within the guild brawls, whether it's in tournaments, or whether it's in rank play. And so the real topic at hand here is whether or not you see this, because there's value in front of you that could be grabbed for free with time and attention. And I'm saying I'm doing it. I'm saying I'm loving it. I'm enjoying Modern. I'm having more fun than ever. And guys, just thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate you supporting the channel with the likes, with the comments, with descriptions. Drop comments below with any questions, any comments, and I do my best to read them all and get back to as many as I can. Thanks, guys. Have an awesome day. God bless.